Now the third question is, in the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q. That is, this line is P, this line is Q. They are parallel lines. Okay. Find the unknown angles. Okay. So they have given only one angle, that is 125 degrees. And we have to find E, F, A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. So all these angles we have to find. So let's take one by one. Okay. So they have given this angle is 125 degrees, right? So let's take this line or it only, okay? This P, line P, okay? And this transversal which is cutting, okay? This is 125 degree and this is E, okay? So if this is 125 degree, what is this E? This is a straight line, okay? So if this is 125 degree, what is E? See, 125 degree plus E is equal to what? 180 degrees, right? Since this is a straight line, okay? Since this is a straight line, 125 plus E is equal to what? 180 degree. So what is E? E is equal to 180 degrees minus 125 degrees is equal to how much? 55 degrees. Okay? So 55 degrees is the answer for E. Okay, so let's write it here. E is equal to 55 degrees. Okay. Now we have got E. Okay. Now what? We have to find F. Which is F? F is this one. Okay. So this value we have found it as 55 degrees. So what is this? This is what? Vertically opposite angles, right? E and F are vertically opposite angles. So if E is 55 degrees, what is F? F is also 55 degrees, right? Because vertically opposite angles will always be equal. We know that rule, okay? So F is also equal to 55 degrees. Okay? Now let's go on to this line, Q. Okay? Now, this is what? 55 degrees. This is also 55 degrees. This is 125 degrees. Now, what is this one? A. This is what? A. Okay. Now, what about this angle and this angle? These two are parallel lines. They have given in the question itself. And this is a transversal which is cutting it. So, what about these two angles? This angle and this angle. These two are alternate interior angles, right? Because these are on the other side of the transversal, opposite sides of the transversal. So they are alternate interior angle. And what about our alternate interior angles? Alternate interior angles will always be equal, okay? So if this is 55 degree, what is this angle A? Angle A is also 55 degrees, correct? So A also we have found as 55 degrees, okay? Now what we have to find? We have to find this angle. What is this? This is D. Okay. This we have already found it as 55 degrees. Okay. Now consider this straight line, that is Q. Q is a straight line cut by this line. Correct. Now if this is 55 degree, what is this angle? See, D plus 55 is equal to what? Since this is a straight line, D plus 55 degrees will be equal to 180 degrees, correct? So D is equal to 180 minus 55. 180 degree minus 55 degree is equal to 125 degrees. Okay. So what is the value of D? This also we have found it as 125 degrees. D is equal to 125 degrees. Okay, now what we have to find? We have found A and D. Now we have to find C and B. Okay, so if this is C, correct? Now what about this angle, this A and this C? They are vertically opposite angles, right? This A and this C are vertically opposite angles, correct? So if this A is 55 degrees, what about this C? C is also 55 degrees, correct? So C is equal to 55 degrees. Are you clear? Now the only angle which we have to find is what? B. Okay. So only angle we have to find is B. Now this 125 and B are what? Vertically opposite angles, right? This 125 and this B are vertically opposite angles. Let me rub this off so that will be more clear. Now you can see 125 and B are vertically opposite angles. So if this is 125, what is B? B is also equal to 125 degrees. Okay. Now we have found the values of all the variables given here. Okay. So what all properties did we use? We used alternate interior angle property. Okay. Then what did we use? Corresponding angle property. Okay. These two are the properties which we used in this question. Corresponding angle property and alternate interior angle property. And vertically opposite angles property. Okay, so with these three properties, we have solved this question. So if we are clear with the basics of all these things, we will be able to find the value of any variable which is given. Okay, you just have to see the position of each angles. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the next question.